Hello, beautiful people of the world, and welcome back to Money Mindset Mentor. Are you struggling to save money each month no matter how hard you try? Do you feel like you're constantly hustling, but your bank account never seems to reflect your efforts? You're not alone. Millions of people face this struggle, and it can be incredibly frustrating to feel like you're stuck in a financial rut. What if I told you that certain everyday habits could be silently draining your finances, preventing you from achieving your financial goals? It's true. From seemingly harmless impulse purchases to falling prey to lifestyle inflation, these habits can sabotage your savings without you even realizing it. In this video, we're diving deep into 6 common money habits that could be holding you back from financial freedom. We'll uncover why these habits are so detrimental, and most importantly, I'll share practical strategies to break free from their grip and start building a solid financial future. Have you ever gotten a raise or a bonus only to find that your expenses somehow magically increased to match your new income? It's a common scenario that many of us face, and it can be incredibly frustrating. That's lifestyle inflation in action, my friends, and it's a sneaky wealth killer. It creeps up on you, making you feel like you're progressing financially, when in reality, you're just treading water. As you earn more, it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle. A nicer apartment, a newer car, fancier dinners. These upgrades can feel like rewards for your hard work, but they come with a hidden cost. But here's the catch: constantly upgrading your lifestyle means you're not actually getting ahead. Instead, you're just increasing your financial obligations, making it harder to save and invest for the future. You're stuck on a never-ending treadmill of earning and spending. This cycle can be exhausting and demoralizing, leaving you feeling like you're working hard but not making any real progress. So, how do you break free? The first step is to recognize the pattern and make a conscious decision to change it. It's about taking control of your finances and making intentional choices. It's all about living within, or even better, below your means. This doesn't mean you have to live a life of deprivation. It means being smart and strategic with your money. Start by tracking your expenses for a month every single dollar. This will give you a clear picture of where your money is going and help you identify areas where you can cut back. You might be surprised where your money is actually going. Often it's the small, seemingly insignificant purchases that add up over time and eat into your budget. Next, create a budget that aligns with your financial goals. A budget is not a restriction. It's a tool to help you achieve your dreams and secure your financial future. A simple method is the 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% of your after-tax income to necessities like rent and groceries. This ensures that your basic needs are covered without overspending. 30% to wants like dining out and entertainment. This allows you to enjoy life and treat yourself without going overboard. And 20% to savings and debt repayment. This is crucial for building a financial cushion and paying off any outstanding debts. Remember, living below your means doesn't mean depriving yourself. It's about finding joy in the simple things and being content with what you have. It's about being intentional with your spending and prioritizing what truly matters to you. By focusing on your values and long-term goals, you can make better financial decisions. By making conscious choices today, you're setting yourself up for a brighter financial future. It's a journey, but with determination and discipline, you can achieve financial freedom and peace of mind. Credit cards can be incredibly convenient, offering a quick and easy way to make purchases without carrying cash. However, they can also be a slippery slope to debt if you're not careful with your spending habits. That buy now, pay later mentality can quickly spiral out of control, leaving you drowning in interest payments and feeling overwhelmed by the mounting debt. The problem with credit card debt is that it's easy to accumulate but incredibly difficult to pay off. Each month, the interest adds up, making it feel like you're barely making a dent in the principal amount. Those high interest rates can make it feel like you're running on a financial hamster wheel, working hard but getting nowhere. It's a frustrating cycle that can seem impossible to break. So, how do you break free from the credit card trap? It starts with a commitment to change and a solid plan. First and foremost, if you're currently carrying a balance, create a plan to pay it down as quickly as possible. This might mean cutting back on non-essential expenses or finding additional sources of income. Consider strategies like the debt snowball method, where you focus on paying off your smallest debt first to gain momentum. Alternatively, the debt avalanche method targets the highest interest rate debt first, saving you more money in the long run. Next, make a conscious effort to reduce your reliance on credit cards. This might mean leaving them at home and only using cash for purchases. If you can't afford to pay for something in cash, you probably shouldn't be buying it. This simple rule can help you avoid unnecessary debt. Instead, plan for major purchases by saving up over time. This not only helps you avoid debt, but also gives you time to consider if the purchase is truly necessary. And here's a pro tip: establish an emergency fund. This fund acts as a financial safety net for unexpected expenses. Having a financial safety net will prevent you from relying on credit cards for unexpected expenses like car repairs or medical bills. This way, you can handle emergencies without adding to your debt. Let's be honest, the word budget doesn't exactly scream excitement, does it? In fact, many people associate budgeting with restriction and deprivation. But here's the truth: budgeting is not about limiting your freedom. It's about empowering you to make informed financial decisions. Think of a budget as your financial roadmap. It helps you track your income and expenses, identify areas where you can cut back, and allocate funds towards your financial goals. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend and lose track of where your money is going. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Budgeting sounds complicated and time-consuming, but it doesn't have to be. There are tons of simple budgeting methods out there, like the 50-30-20 rule we discussed earlier. Or, if you prefer a more tech-savvy approach, check out budgeting apps that can automatically track your spending and categorize your transactions. These apps can be game changers when it comes to staying on top of your finances. Chapter 4. The Impulse Purchase Trap: How Small Purchases Add Up Big Time. We've all been there, scrolling through social media, and suddenly you're hit with an irresistible urge to buy that trendy gadget or that cute pair of shoes. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment. Impulse purchases are the silent killers of financial progress. They sneak up on you when you least expect it. Those seemingly harmless $5 here and $20 there might not seem like a big deal at the moment, but they can add up to hundreds, even thousands of dollars over time. It's astonishing how quickly these small amounts accumulate. It's like death by 1,000 cut small, incremental purchases, slowly draining your bank account. Each little expense chips away at your savings. So how do you resist the allure of impulse buying? It's a challenge, but not impossible. One effective strategy is to implement a 30-day cooling off period for any non-essential purchases over a certain amount. This pause can be a game changer. This gives you time to really think about whether you need the item or if it's just a fleeting desire. Often, the urge to buy fades with time. Another helpful tip is to create a wish list. This can be a powerful tool in managing your spending habits. Instead of immediately buying something that catches your eye, take a moment to add it to your wish list. Add it to your wish list and revisit it later. This way, you can prioritize your purchases and avoid unnecessary spending. You might find that your desire for the item has faded or that it wasn't as important as you initially thought, or you can save up for it over time. This approach not only helps you save money, but also makes your purchases more meaningful and intentional. Chapter 5. Prioritizing savings. Paying yourself first for a secure future. In a world of instant gratification, it's easy to push saving for a later date. But here's the thing: prioritizing savings is crucial for achieving financial security and reaching your long-term goals. Whether it's building an emergency fund, saving for retirement, or working towards a down payment on a house, treating your savings like a non-negotiable expense is essential. Think of it this way: you wouldn't skip paying your rent or your bills, right? Your savings should be treated with the same level of importance. One of the most effective ways to prioritize savings is to automate the process. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account right after payday. This way, you're paying yourself first before you even have a chance to spend the money. Another helpful tip is to create separate savings accounts for different financial goals. This will not only help you stay organized, but also allow you to track your progress and stay motivated. Chapter 6. Resisting lifestyle trends. Don't let FOMO drain your wallet. We live in a world obsessed with the latest and greatest, the newest iPhone, the trendiest clothes, the most Instagrammable vacations. It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of constantly upgrading our gadgets, our wardrobes, and our experiences. But here's the thing: constantly chasing trends is a recipe for financial disaster. It's like trying to fill a bottomless pit. There will always be something new and shiny to spend your money on. Instead of succumbing to FOMO, fear of missing out, focus on value-based spending. Ask yourself, does this purchase align with my values? Does it bring me genuine joy? Or am I just buying it to impress others or keep up with the Joneses? Remember, true wealth isn't about accumulating material possessions. It's about having the financial freedom to live life on your own terms. And that starts with making conscious spending choices that align with your goals and priorities. Outrow, break free from these habits and achieve financial freedom. So there you have it. 6 common money habits that could be holding you back from achieving financial freedom. From living beyond your means to falling prey to lifestyle trends, these habits can silently sabotage your financial progress. But here's the good news. By identifying these habits and implementing the practical strategies we discussed, you can break free from their grip and start building a solid financial future. Remember, financial freedom is not about depriving yourself. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more financial tips and advice. And be sure to share your own experiences with these habits in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to check out my other videos on budgeting, saving, and investing for even more guidance on your financial journey.